Hi guys, I am back to share with you a few journals that I have. Um, these are all custom orders, so they will not be in my shop. And before I start, I just want to let you guys know I am having surgery on Friday. So I will be closing, putting my shop on vacation mode. I got glue on my fingers. Putting my shop on vacation mode probably Tuesday night after I do my last collaboration for the fall into autumn. So doctors say that I'm gonna be out for like 6 weeks, but I'm not gonna do that. I'll probably close my shop starting Tuesday this week, probably till Tuesday of the following week or something like that. So if you guys see something in my shop, now is the time to look because probably it'll be closed for maybe 2 weeks. All right. So anyway, these journals here are custom orders, and this one is for Elizabeth. This one is for Irene. She wanted the beige peachy cream colors. So let's start with Elizabeth's first. I'm gonna go fairly fast. So the first thing you have is I covered it in fabric. I have a vintage doily, lots of vintage here. And I did the same as my other vintage roses in the front with the layers, the doily, the muslin, some vintage lace in the back, and then the tulle over the photo. I have some flowers with pearl strings, and then I stitched in the middle pieces, top and bottom. I like it. Middle corners, and then the tie is sewn in. So here is the inside. I have a fabric pocket. I made these butterflies last night because I ran out of butterflies, so I had to you know how it is, go to YouTube and search, and I found the tutorial for these butterflies. I think her name is Janine. I can't remember what channel it was. I looked at so many, but I know her name is Janine. Anyway, here is a postcard from the collection. And then this is a pocket, and this is some vintage lace, or stringy thing. In the back is vintage lace, and I have another coffee dyed tag that I stitched in. I took a fabric and a handkerchief and made a pocket, and then these in the back have tags with some vintage napkin that my friend sent me. Dee, thank you. So that goes in there. This is a pocket. This is a page that opens up all the way. I won't open it just to save on time because I have 4 journals to show. So this is also design team for the old design shop. These are the library cards, the floral library cards. I love them. So nice. And then I have some more tags with lots of vintage fibers. Very textile this journal is. Some vintage music. And this is also the old design shop. Look at how cute. I love that. So I stitched that onto coffee dye paper. And then here I have a poofy fabric with some vintage trim, top and bottom. This is from the collection. Did a little decoupaging layering there with a little butterfly and a little pocket with a vintage handkerchief and lace. And then I took the old design shop little cards and shrunk them down. So that's that one. And then you have another card, and then this flips down. And I show that one, I think so. Have a little, this is the old design shop too, and it's the envelopes, and I just shrunk it down to make it as a little pocket. So nice. And then I use this little lace down there. I took the green stamps and made a tag, this decoupaging, and I believe this is the old design shop as well. Or no, not this one. I don't think it's this one. I have to check. Anyway, I'll put the links down below for the old design shop. I'm sorry, I'm just like out of it. I'm so tired. Trying to get everything together before my surgery, you know. This is a vintage calling card I had in my stash, so I just did some layering there, some laces. This is vintage. I love all those vintage papers. Mulberry paper. Here is a little envelope. I forgot to put a little tag in there, but I will. This is made with the T little envelopes. This is some vintage lace. Some vellum that Dee sent me. Little pocket with chenille I just made there, and then you got 2 more tags. Little collaging up top there. And this is open here, so you can add something. The back has another tag. And some more lace here, tulle and a vintage little button. Little collaging up top. Some vintage page from a magazine. Love this crinkly. Oh my gosh, I think I only have 1 sheet left. He sent me that. Here's a little napkin or handkerchief pocket. And I just have some vintage trim. Uh-oh. Okay, got it. Sometimes I get stuck with the glue if I hurry up too much and put it in. And then you have another little tag. There's some layering here, and I added a little teeny envelope, and it has a little tag in there. I can get it out with no nails. Little tiny tag. And this is a bag. This is a tea filter, and I just added layers and layers of things. And then you have another tag in the back. Some more vintage paper. A couple more tags. So pretty. I think this kit is called Peachy King, if I remember correct. I can't remember. I'm not even gonna try, guys. I am sorry. I'll link the kits that I used in the description box below. Some ice coupon, that's vintage and vintage laces. And here I just did a little collaging, little flower there. And this actually opens. You can journal like with a black Sharpie marker. And it's one of these green stamp booklets that I had in my stash. You can journal in there, and then it's magnetic. Okay, here. It's magnetic. Antique postcard I had in my stash. And I just hinged it with lace. I made a little, I forgot to put a little dangly there, but I will. Little with a coin roll. I can't get it back in. I am blind as a bat, guys. Oh my gosh. Here we go. There we go. And then this is another tag, and that's a paper clip. And here I have another couple of tags. A little fabric envelope there. Another pocket and a postcard. Lots of stitching. Another gorgeous postcard of these are so pretty. Some vintage lace and more vintage fabric and laces. Another little pocket here. I think this is from the old design shop. I just started on her design team. I will get better at recognizing her things. Another chenille pocket. This is vellum. Little flip here. Really. Love that mulberry. Vintage Yahtzee. And here I took a glassine envelope and just like decoupaged some, actually I didn't decoupage it, I just glued it. Some music, vintage music, and then you have a little claim check there and two little vintage playing cards. Little butterfly there with some, and then in here you have another little card. This is made with piano paper, and I backed it onto an index card, coffee dyed, and then this is from a book that I have from the 1800s. It's called Edith's Burglar. So I took the image and distressed it and stitched it. This is piano roll paper, and then I just did a little collaging there. Here I just layered some fabrics, so fabric tipping, and this flips up and down again, and you have a little, some green stamps in there, little postcard, and another tag, and there's another tag in the back. Oh, and this flips out. And this is vintage. My friend sent me. And here is, and this might be the old design shop. I'm not quite sure. Yikes. And another little old design shop envelope. A little vintage coupon there with some fabric and lace. This goes all the way down for extra journaling, and I just have like a little booklet here with a little flower and some lace. A couple more tags that I stitched on. This one opens up all the way as well. And this is open here in the back too. Another tag. And this opens, unclip it, it opens up all the way, and you have another pocket page. And then the back is another handkerchief page with a little tag in there. and another tag in there, and a piece of snippet roll that I had from D, and a little tag. So this one is Elizabeth's, and let me show you Irene's really quick. It's basically the same thing. The only thing is the cover, the fabric on the cover changed, and maybe the elements are put in differently, you know, in different spots. But this is the cover for her. I hope you like that one, Elizabeth, and I hope you like this one, Irene. So same thing, same way I did it, with some vintage lace and muslin, and then some fabric rolled up, some lace, the metal pieces, and some little flowers. And let's get right in, and I'm gonna go fairly fast on this one because it's basically like the same. Maybe the colors, I use more peaches in here because Irene loves peach, but it's basically, I didn't have a lot of peach. I made a little butterfly there. Didn't have a lot of peach in my collection, you know, which surprised me when I started looking and I couldn't really find any. Oh, I forgot to put a tag here, but I will. This is a pocket. And this opens up all the way. I won't do it to save time. Little flower there. Little lace here. At least I had this little peach lace, so I like scattered it all around. And there. Little vintage coupon with some layering, some tracing paper. This is the Old Design Shop. Old Design Shop. She has so many printables. Are so cute. I love them. Tag there. This flips down, and this is fabric in the back. Little lace pocket with some lace there. This is the Old Design Shop too, a library floral kit, library card floral kit. Link in the description box below. Little coin roll there, clip, a poofy pocket, another tag in there. This is the piano roll, same as the other one, different image, piano roll. And then here is another pocket, little envelope with a tag, and this is a bag. Coffee filter here, and it has a tag in there. Lots of layering and vintage buttons and laces and flowers. A little postcard there. Vellum. This opens up and down all the way. And then here a little file folder with a little pad. Little cluster here. Little tea envelope in there. Some vintage magazine paper. Some mulberry. Yes, awesome paper. This is vintage paper as well. Tag and a vintage little, it's like a mini postcard, Pennsylvania columns. Some handkerchief and some vintage lace. An antique postcard. And I love it, how cute it is. 1912. Here is an envelope with a tag in there. And pockets. And lace. And some vintage little cards there on the glassine envelope. Not this one. This one's a printable. But this one and this one is. And then in here is another card. ice coupon, vintage. Oh, stuck there. This is an envelope. Vintage laces. And then I did a collaging here, and it is magnetic, so same thing. And this is a tag. It's a green stamp tag with laces and vintage buttons. Little tags. Some vintage laces. It's a pocket too. More of that vintage. It's like a chenille. Some pieces there. More lace and more collaging here. Coffee, not coffee, tea filter there that I collaged on in your bag. And then in the back you have more tags within a tag. Little washi there. Another hanky, vintage hanky with a postcard and a button. Little fabric envelope with a little card. And this opens. Vintage paper. Old Design Shop. I love this paper. Some more tags. This is a vintage calling card again. It's original and I just stitched it there on that collaging. This opens up all the way again and it has a postcard and a little tag in there. Has some trim there. And oh, this is a pocket page. Let me take this clip off. That's a pocket page. See? And then you have another handkerchief and fabric page and a couple of tags. Let's share. Let's put this one in the front so that she knows this is a pocket. There. And then the last snippet. And that is Irene's. So hope you guys like it. I hope you girls, Elizabeth and Irene, like your journals. Let me know what you think. And I will be back with some Mother Goose journals that I have, which are another custom. And yeah, I'll be right back. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.